Welcome back to 𝗃𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗹 TV, you lovely lot. Now you may or may not have seen recently that those clever boys over at Avid Carp have entered the bite alarm market. But if you've been missing out on this news, then do not worry, because 𝗃𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗺's got you covered. Now these are the brand new VTX Plus alarms from Avid Carp. So individually the alarm is £84.99 and so is the receiver, but there is savings to be had when buying them in sets. All the sets come with the receiver included, and you can get them in sets of 2, 3 and 4 alarms. Now the primary function from a bite alarm is to measure line movement. So let's have a look if these brand new alarms from Avid do all the important stuff right. Now firstly, the alarms have these nice deep ears to keep your rod securely in place, and this is also enhanced by a nice rod friendly rubber inlay. Now underneath that is the 𝗖𝗔𝗥𝗣𝗍 sensor roller wheel technology with a two-way directional sensing system. The alarms offer 8 sensitivity levels, so you can set your alarm to the conditions you are fishing to eliminate false bleeps. So you'd want a higher sensitivity when you're fishing things like tight lines towards snags, or more in open water when you've got slack lines where you need that indication as quickly as possible. Then you'd obviously lower the sensitivity settings when you're fishing in sort of more windy conditions, or you've got a current, or things like weed are hitting your lines, things like that, when you don't necessarily need to know every millimetre of line movement. But it's like anything, with certain different scenarios, everybody's lake's different, everybody's fishing situation is different, so the fact it's got 8 sensitivity settings is a right touch, because you can tweak them until you find your own little sweet spot. Now with the LEDs on the alarms, Avid have continued the trend by offering anglers 6 colours to choose from, all from the same head. The lights on the alarm are a 𝗃𝗶𝗺𝗏 LED system with 2 5mm twin LEDs either side of the ears. And not only do they have 6 colours to choose from, you also have 3 brightness levels, and this is all controlled by the LED control button, which is an all-in-one toggle button to scroll through all the colours and their brightnesses, and the colours are green, blue, red, yellow, white and a really nice purple. And to further enhance the appeal and user-friendly experience of these alarms, the volume and the alarm tones are also controlled on the front of the alarm head. And just like the sensitivity settings, there are also 8 settings which are easily identifiable when you turn the dials. Oh, and I almost forgot, they have this 2.5mm power socket on the back of the alarms, and that's for the legends amongst us who have those illuminated bobbins or swingers. Now as for the receiver, well, this little bad boy gives a stable, high quality controlled signal of up to 250 metres. Now that doesn't mean you can sod off on a sponsored walk around the lake while leaving your rods in, it's more there to demonstrate how powerful the signal is. And in fairness, some people are not always bivvied up next to their mates, so it's a nice touch to leave your receiver with your mate so they can run over in the middle of the night to help you land the big girl. Another nice touch on the receiver is the Safeguard anti-theft alert system. So if someone tries to turn your alarms off while you're asleep, the receiver will go off its nuts and let you know something is happening. To turn the receiver on and off, you just turn this dial, and this also controls the volume of the receiver. The first time you use the receiver, you will need to pair it to the alarms, but this again is just so easy. All you need to do is just make sure your alarm heads are off, turn your receiver on, and then hold down the red registration button on the back until the LEDs flash. Then turn your alarms on in the order you want them to appear on your receiver. So for example, left first, middle second, right third, and then hold down the registration button again to finish the pairing process. The receiver will then automatically match the colour and the sound of the alarm heads. Now both the alarms and the receiver take 2 AAA batteries, and they both have a low battery warning system within them. So when you see the LEDs turn a kind of cyan colour, which is like a greenish blue colour, it's the battery warning system kicking in, letting you know that your alarms or your receiver need new batteries. The VTX Plus alarms have an IPX6 weather sealed rating, which basically means they can withstand heavy rainfall or powerful jets of water such as things from a garden hose. which is ideal actually if you need to give them a quick hose down after a winter muddy session. Now the appeal to me on these alarms is just how user friendly they are when you consider the amount of features that they've got on them. In fact, the only time you're ever going to really need the user manual is when you're linking them with the receiver. If you want to change something on the alarm, you can do without going all through YouTube trying to find out a video on how to do it. And I think based on that alone, Avid's first Bite alarm launch to the market is an absolute success. Now if you want a closer look at these VTX Plus alarms from Avid, then hop into your local Avid stockist. Failing that, you can check them out on the Avid website, which is avidcarp.com. And if you're still with me at this part of the video, then thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to 𝗃𝗶𝗺𝗏𝗍 TV, because me and the boy Ian have got some special videos coming up which I guarantee our subscribers will love. But until then, stay carpy and I'll see you in the next one.